You know, if you guys missed it, just 24 hours ago, I released our video on the Tfue x FaZe Clan conspiracy, a weird compilation of videos and clips and pictures of Tfue and Banks hanging out during their impending lawsuit against each other, that being Turner Tenney or Tfue versus FaZe Clan, both those lawsuits likely for millions of dollars, and it was so weird to see these two hanging out, being friends, being friendly, whatever the matter might be, albeit though it's also super cool with an update to that story as of yesterday, brought to us by FaZe Banks' Instagram story. Thanks to AV for sending the story as well, as it does continue. And let me quickly compare this before I play you guys the clip to another equal controversy out there in gaming and esports, or maybe somewhat near it, because this FaZe Clan Tfue lawsuit is likely the most controversial thing we have ever seen in esports and gaming, or at least in the past couple of years, right? All of a sudden, these two are suing each other for millions of dollars. The outbreak and, of course, the drama between FaZe Banks and Tfue was immense, and now they're seemingly friends all over again. We will rarely see something like this where two figures who were so distraught and so angry at each other are all of a sudden just friendly towards each other and doing nice things for each other. I compare this to Nick Merckx and Nadeshot, right? The 5% contract deal, which apparently did fall through. We don't see those two at all being friends. It's actually remarkable to see both Banks and Tfue apparently moving on, especially Tfue in this case, and still doing amazing things for each other. It's because of Tfue that Banks got to meet his childhood star, someone he looks up to as a god, as he does remark it, that being Tom Brady. Apparently, Tom Brady's kids, after Tfue had reached out, had heard of Tfue because he's, one of the most well-known Fortnite stars in the entire world, and sequentially they actually spoke to each other and eventually got Banks and Tom Brady to speak to each other as well. We are never going to see this kind of thing again in gaming. If we do, it's a complete rarity.
So for those of you guys who are wondering how I got in contact with Tom Brady and why that is so absolutely unbelievable for me, number one, that's my hero. He has been for the last 20 years of my life. Those of you guys who know me and follow me, you guys know I'm an absolute football fanatic. It's one of my favorite things about being a human is football season. And I'm from Boston. I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. And that dude is on like God's level as far as we're all concerned. So yeah, super big deal. And it's all thanks to Tfue actually. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, Turner set this whole thing up. It kind of just happened naturally. I don't know. I'll explain it in the next series of stories. So yeah, Tfue randomly FaceTimed me yesterday, and I'm like, what could this possibly be about? I answer, and he knows my sick obsession with Tom Brady. Like, for Christ's sakes, I have a tattoo of this guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he knows I'm a sicko fan, and calls me and says, hey, I DM'd Tom Brady, just like on a whim, DM'd him because he's with Tampa Bay now, with the Buccaneers. Best of luck, homie. You deserve to be happy. I support you in everything that you decide to do. Hurts a little bit, but it's all right. Hits me up and he goes, yeah, I DM'd Tom Brady, told him I live in Tampa, and if you ever want to link up or whatever, that'd be cool. And Tom responded and told him that Jack, his son, is a really big fan and would love to play Fortnite. So Turner's like, you want to get on and play Fortnite with Tom Brady's son? Yeah, I do. That sounds awesome. So we get on, play a few games. Turner didn't want to stream it or anything like that because, I mean, as far as me and him go, that's kind of crazy, up in the air. You guys already know. But I just thought it was really cool. So anyway, we played with him. Jack's a really sweet kid, by the way, 10 out of 10 kid. And then Tom gets on the mic. And like, seriously, guys, no exaggeration, this is my all-time number one, like, hero. So he gets on the mic, and I had to talk to him. I said a few things to him. Really genuine guy. He was like, I know you guys are staring at these monitors all day. Make sure you're staying hydrated and eating good food, exercising. And then we get off, and then I DM'd him, and he responded, I don't know, 10 out of 10 guy, and I figured it was cool to just mention that Tfue set all that up because he really didn't have to. And despite all the stuff we've been through,
So I truly do admire a guy like Tfue. I don't know how he got over this. I don't know how these two are still friends. I don't know if I can actually paint the picture correctly for all of you guys, but you can imagine if you go look back to what this controversy really was, the way these two broke it off and how seemingly not friends they were, and all of a sudden they've gotten over that hump, and Tfue doing something like this for a guy like Banks, that's extraordinary. I don't know if this friendship will continue. It leaves the open-ended question of what is going on and what will happen after the lawsuits do close. I have no idea. Either way, Tfue just gave Banks the biggest gift of his entire lifetime following the biggest controversy of both their entire lives. Crazy stuff. I do respect certainly the circumstance, and again, we don't see this ever in other circumstances with big breakoffs with other personalities or gamers or esports pros as well. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news every single day, every chance I can get. As per usual, thank you to all of you guys out there who send me these kind of stories so I can share them with all of you. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.